Somewhere in Colorado, Eddie Castro is setting up for another live shot. He's out there trying to make things look good, trying to help the reporters get things right.
You are shooting history. You are shooting what's going on in the world. You have to tell the story. This is your job. You want to bring it to the viewer.
His years in television news are a history book. Raging fires, torrential floods, heartbreaking mass shootings. He's been in the middle of protests to share what's happening on the ground right up close. Being close always means danger, even when he's trying to show what people's lives are like. There have been stirring moments of television too, and those of joy and happiness, all through Eddie's eyes.
I've been pretty damn lucky. Where I come from, how I got here, and where I'm at now.
After 44 years, Eddie Castro is the kind of person who makes it bearable and more meaningful.
Getting called in at 3 o'clock in the morning is not a 9-to-5 job. If there was a shooting, you just go right up to it. Instinct takes over. It's just like, you got a job to do. Do it.
If you have some television news that has to get done, the interesting, the mundane, the tragedy, the triumph, take Eddie Castro if you can. He's everybody's best friend. That is Eddie's secret.
I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand.
He first had his eye on television in high school.
My junior year in high school, when I was playing football, the news crews would come, and you would see this guy with a big old camera on his shoulder running up and down the sidelines. You're going like, dang, I want to do that.
Then there were the early jobs. In Tucson, where he lugged massive equipment around and caught on. Then on to Albuquerque, where he refined his work and began to make a mark.
When you're in Albuquerque, you look at Denver going like, God, I want to be like those guys. You keep applying. I mean, I was turned down like 3 or 4 times because I wasn't good enough. It's like, what do you mean I ain't good enough?
It was Denver, arriving in the 90s, where Eddie was to find his real home.
It's a very fast-paced city. You're changing all the time. There's other photographers that you look up to, that you still look up to, that are still shooting when you got here.
There were the big stories, the ones through a lens a photographer cannot forget.
I mean, I was shooting for 15 years before I came to Denver, and my first eye-opening was Columbine. I left my house where my kids were, and then I had to go there. My wife, we were dating at the time. She knew it was devastating to me. When I'd come home, I'd just sit there going, I don't know, you just take a time out. That day, the world changed.
In the middle of all of it, Eddie found a niche.
And your contribution was the creation of the Eddie Castro School of Local TV News. Classes held in your live truck from 4 a.m. to 1 p.m. every day, a unvarnished Hard Knocks curriculum.
Eddie has this incredible ability of taking some of our least experienced reporters and turning them into some of the best in the market. We couldn't do it without you, Eddie.
That's why we call him Uncle Eddie, because you don't mess with Uncle Eddie.
When I was first hired by CBS Colorado as the morning reporter, I was given a 4-word warning. Be ready for Eddie.
A lot of good times in this bad boy. You know, when I first got to floor, I was really nervous, but everyone told me I was going to be okay because I was going to have a great photographer. Today, I'm not really sure that I would even be a reporter if it weren't for Eddie Castro.
My time with you on the morning show are some of my very best memories. You're someone who's become more than just a coworker and mentor to me. You have become a dear, dear friend.
You're going to be on time. He is knocking on the bathroom door telling you, let's go.
When we were covering a tornado that just decimated the town of Windsor, and I was nursing at the time, so I was on a pumping schedule. Well, I left a piece of the pump at home, and he says, let's go before this news conference starts. We're gonna go to Walgreens just outside of town. He had called the store. There was one pump left on the shelf, and he said, come on, let's go.
I remember when I went to you and said, hey, Eddie, you've worked your way off of that shift. How about working dayside with us? You came back to me the next day and said, you know, I think I like what I'm doing in the mornings, and I really don't think I'd like being around all you grown-ups all day long. So.
Eddie Castro is the perfect guy for it all. Good when things are bad, good when things are great. Eddie Castro, thanks for caring about everyone.
You can always rely on Eddie no matter what. If there's breaking news, if he just gets to the scene, if something's broken, he's always gonna get the shot up and you're always gonna be well lit. So that's why I appreciate him so much as a photographer. Congratulations, Eddie. All right, give me that 20 bucks you said that you'd give me if I said something nice.
Congratulations, Eddie.
Thank you for everything that you've given to me, to other reporters, and to the television industry.
Way to go, Castro.
Congrats, Eddie. Well deserved. Welcome to the Silver Circle.
My wife, Charlene, knew I couldn't do it without her. She keeps me grounded. She was the one who took all the phone calls at night to wake me up to come to work. And there was times where she told me to put my big boy pants on and, and get with it. This is her award too. I think it's the whole family's award. It's very emotional, all the sacrifices that she's done and the kids have done. I'm very grateful.